Alright, I just want to do a quick little rundown for Phase 3 here. I've already sent in my junk team of 3, and they got killed off. They ate up Atreus Isolate, so we're good to go there. Definitely want to avoid that countering. Okay, good, resisted it. Doesn't matter if Anakin gets countered because he keeps still gaining a bonus turn. What we want to do usually is let Initiate hit that counter so she gets killed quicker here. Alright. Cool. Nice and easy deaths. And what I want to do, let's see. Just want to wait until, because I know she's going to get called. Okay, she just got revived. Because, you know, when you kill under a Talzin lead, that revived. Okay, here we go. Alright, cool. Can this be evaded? You can. Alright. I want to play it a little bit differently because if Anakin went for that saber whiffed, Talzin would be next and she'd kill it because of that extra hit from Initiate. So right now we're in good shape. Now we got Traya down, 4 people up. What always happens with me, which is why I wanted to do this, is eventually Trey is going to take a turn here. Now, good news is her Isolate is still on cooldown, but basically we still have to make sure that we're playing it easy. We're getting her top rolled again without having her isolate anybody and without having to revive Initiate through some kind of attack. So we'll see how it goes. You can feel free to skip ahead in the video just as soon as she's getting closer to full turn meter, then I'll start tapping again. Alright, looks like she'll be coming out of topple in just a few moments here. But Yeah, basically if some debuffs are applying right now, you can tell there's 5 dots and then 2 of those immunities. So those were debuffs that didn't apply and therefore didn't give the whole team an extra 5% turn meter. Okay, here we go. Take it off of basic there. Oh, okay. So this is what you might run into sometimes. Now with Asajj isolated, she is not going to be quite gaining turn meter here through this. So in this case, what we'll do is we're going to play it slow. We're going to let Traya get close to her isolate again after a few different turns. And what we'll usually do here is I'm going to wait until, okay, so Daka might die, which doesn't really matter. What I try to aim for is if Daka, I said Talzin. If Talzin gets isolated, that is still okay because she does not do any kind of debuffs on her basic. We want to make sure that Initiate is always the one being resurrected when this happens. So let's see. Well, let's get everybody up right now. So I want to heal Anakin too. We don't want to really lose him. And let's get her dying again. Almost. That's fine. So reason I want to get Traya to her isolate here is I'm going to go ahead and pop standalone on Anakin when the time comes, because that way, even if he's isolated, he's still going to be gaining those bonus turns when someone dies. Okay, I'll get a heal with that. Okay, there we go. Good. Alright, so now she's about to take isolate here soon. We still need to get, oh, I shouldn't, okay. Should have gone with the attack on that saber here with Initiate, because he's got counter. But let's see. Okay, cool, she's dead. And there's Anakin. Not the best here. So this is a good way to go about, like, okay, here's what you do in these kind of situations where it's not going ideally. Because right now, Asajj and Daka, they are not dying. They've got full health. They've been gaining bonus max health all this time because everybody's been dying and resurrecting. Okay, so just saw Talzin getting isolated here. So that means she is not going to resurrect. Darn it. I'm wanting to get Anakin back in here too, which I just messed that up a lot. But we need Anakin, we need Daka, and Asajj for this to work here, because Anakin's going to keep giving turn meter to Daka and Asajj. So right now, we need to make sure we're getting Anakin resurrected here. Alright, let's see how we do this here. Come on. Yes, alright, perfect. So now we just have to wait until Initiate dies here. And we have to get a saber going. Perfect, there we go. So now, should be able to blow it up. Perfect, alright. Problem is Asajj right now is dazed. Hopefully after this turn, she'll lose that daze. Perfect, here we go. She'll be back in shape. Now with having killed 6 other sabers, Traya gains 10% tenacity for each ally that dies. So those are all those sabers there. So she's got a ton of extra tenacity. What we'll be doing is Anakin will be trying to apply his debuffs, and so we'll Initiate. They'll all be resisted. So under Talzin lead, everybody is going to keep gaining that 5% turn meter. So Asajj will never run out of turn meter to keep getting her attacks in. At this point, we can let it coast from here. The only thing is, after the first topple, it's very possible that she can get back up after that because we're just not getting enough turn meter from those debuffs. So I'm going to let it play out for right now, but we should be good to go. And basically, once you get to phase 4, it's just really just wait until you die. Because with Talzin, especially, if she is isolated, she's not coming back no matter what. So in this case, you can't really do a whole lot of damage on phase 4. I understand you can do a lot more if Talzin survives. So ideally, you want to get Anakin isolated, or you just want to try to kill the sabers again after she comes up before she can isolate somebody. But right here, just waiting till death, just so the run can count. But yep, thanks for checking it out.